Now we're going to check transferFrom working perfectly if a user has sufficient balance. Now we're going to test respects allowance in transferFrom. Let me just copy this and paste it below here. We're going to write here respects. Let me just get rid of this and allowances in transferFrom. Actually this is the function coming from OpenZeppelin. Yeah, now this time allowance is going to be 200. Then the token needs to be approved, so let me just get rid of this, and here await token dot approve. We're going to approve Alice token allowance, which is 200 token. Now we're going to expect token to connect to Alice, then call the function transferFrom owner dot address from owner to Bob. Actually let me just get Bob here. Bob dot address, then allowance. Here Alice is calling transferFrom function to transfer token from owner address to Bob address. This is not complete it. We need to specify two emit to validate that the event is called successfully. Token, then comma, transfer, and then again we need to specify arguments. Arguments is going to be owner dot address, then Bob dot address, then allowance. Here we have expect await, then token dot balance of Bob address to I'll explain later. Let me write the code first. Allowance. Yeah, let me explain this. The amount of token in Bob address should be same as the allowance we have transferred from the owner address. Hope you understand this. Actually this is not easy to writing and speaking at the same time to making tutorials. I give a lot of hard work on creating a tutorial. A single subscribe helps me a lot with motivation, or share the video if you find it helpful. Equal to 0. Since we have transferred the token from allowance, here the allowance should be 0 after transferring it, because transferFrom function use it all. Let me just save it and run the command again to test if everything is working or not. You see all of our tests are successfully completed, passing all the tests. As a smart contract developer, you need to write a lot of tests. Therefore, I'm writing more and more tests. Here I'm going to create another test below this approval and transfer. Let me just copy this function and paste it below here. The name of this describe will be changed. Here it will be edge case help us. Actually I'm going to delete this test. I'm going to keep this on, and let me get rid of this as well. This is actually a placeholder test. It will run right after the contract upgrades. This is a stub and will expand it in the future if contract is upgraded. Okay, so here I'm going to write handles mint burn right after upgrade. Let me just get rid of this and this as well, this is a black space. We just need token in here, we don't need owner or alias. Here we are going to test expect token. Just check that contact address exists. Token dot target to not equal any value. This any value will come from chai, so let me just import it above here. Is there any? Yeah, it is not giving any suggestion to import, so I'm going to do it by myself. Let me just copy this and paste it below here. Instead of Hardhat toolbox, I'm just going to write it Hardhat chai matches, then with args. From with args we are going to import any value, and we're going to use this any value in here as well. Copy this and paste it below here to write another test. Here we are going to test the manipulation of time in the blockchain. This is helpful when we are going to create a contract that includes timestamps. So let me just check those. Let me change the name. Skips time dependent logic with helpers dot time, and this is also a async function. We need tokens, and in here expect, let me just write latest is equal await dot time, actually await time dot latest. This time we are going to import from Hardhat. Let me just import it from the same source as load fixture. We are going to import time, and we are going to use that time in here to get the latest time. And to get the current block timestamp, then we are going to increase blockchain time by 1 second. So here await time dot increase to latest plus on. This is how we can manipulate time. Expect await token dot total supply to dot b. Actually here it would be 2 dot b, then gt greater than 0. This 0 means current timestamp. This total supply time must be greater than 0. Total supply should still be greater than 0 after time change. So let's test it. Once again, run the command. Okay, that's all for now. Actually, we have tested all necessary function from ERC20. We have manipulated time. We have tested the approvals, transferFrom. Then we have transferred balance and tested that it is transferred successfully or not. Then we have deployed the contract and tested that it is deployed or not. We have tested the name, symbol and everything with our contract. These are all essential things for deploying a smart contract of ERC20. This is very useful tutorial. If you find it helpful, then please like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching. If you want any source code, it will be in the description of this video. Hope you be happy in your life.